Beijing for us this morning. Hello to you, Nicole. What are the markets doing?
Well, the markets are definitely shaken across Asia this morning. Everywhere you look, South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Australia, all of them down 1 to 2%. Now, we haven't had a reaction here on mainland China, and that's because we're still in the middle of Chinese New Year. So the markets here won't open until Wednesday. But also Asian car companies, the Hyundais, Nissan, Mazda, those big companies that we've heard so much about, they also took a hit, many of them down 5 to 7.5%. It goes to show just how interconnected the global market is these days, because a lot of those companies have opened factories and manufacturing plants in Mexico. So they know that they will be hit by a 25% tariff for any cars they try to export into the United States. As for China, though, China has that 10% tariff. They're taking a fairly careful, considered approach so far. We haven't had any strong language or rhetoric from the Chinese. They're still talking about dialogue and negotiation. They have said that there will be unspecified countermeasures at some stage. They haven't explained what they are, but there has been ongoing tit-for-tat trade retaliation between the United States and China for months now. And also China has said that they will take the US to the World Trade Organization. They will probably have no major impact, but it's definitely a symbolic move for the Chinese. They have pushed back once again on the statements from President Trump, blaming Chinese companies for providing the precursor chemicals. These are the chemicals that are used to make fentanyl by Mexican cartels that are then sent into the United States, which is one of the reasons that President Trump has put these 10% tariffs on China. So as for the reaction here, we'll have to wait and see for the markets to open on mainland China on Wednesday, but it's definitely rattled the rest of this region, because they know that eventually, once Trump is done with Mexico, Canada, the European Union, potentially the UK, he could turn his sights to the rest of Asia.